Sounds good. Let me go ahead and get started. So I'll just be quick. I'll show you guys the new features that we have in the MLS, and then next time we'll go over more detailed searches and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen and we'll get started. Okay. Hello, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome to today's training on the MLS Vista Plus. My name is Jose. And today we're going to just talk about the new features that was released and updated in the system. And I'll answer any questions that you guys may have that would you like me to go over with you guys. So the first thing we want to go over is called the roster search, which is a new feature that allows you to search for your own inventory. It also allows you to search for your office inventory, and you can also search for any other agent that's a member of the MLS and see their listings in the MLS. So pretty straightforward. All you got to do is just go to the search menu on the top menu bar, and you're going to go down to roster right here at the bottom. You'll see there's an option for roster. We go ahead and click on that, and it's going to go ahead and bring us to your personal inventory, all the listings that you have in the system, whether they've been sold or canceled or expired or any actives, coming soon, and so on. So here you'll see there's my inventory. You'll be able to see that all these different colors represent different statuses. So you see that I have 2 actives, 1 under contract, 86 canceled, 1 coming soon, and so on. So you can see all the different statuses. If I want to go ahead and look at all these my sold listings, I can go ahead and click on that sold button there, or tab, and this will go ahead and bring up all my sold listings. So I can go in through there and see all the listings that I have as sold. You can also filter them out by listing type, whether they're residential or commercial. If you have some commercial listings in the MLS, you can switch between listing types. You can also switch between transaction side, whether you were the listing agent or you were the selling agent. So like if I want to pull up a report of all the listings where I was the buyer's agent or the selling agent, then I can go ahead and just click on selling agent. This will narrow down my results to show me only the ones where I was the buyer's agent, or the selling agent, in other words. So then I can also filter out by date range. So if I want to see all the sold listings that I sold where I was the selling agent for residential, in, let's just say, maybe the last 3 months or the last 6 months, for example, I can click on the date range there. I'm going to go ahead and say I'm going to go back to let's just say anything that I've sold since we'll say like August 1st, and we'll say to today's date as well, like about 9 months or so. So we go ahead and select the date range, and then we hit OK, and that's what will narrow down the results. Now you'll see that if anything, that where you were the selling agent for residential listings between August 1st, 2021 to today's date, and you'll see that it narrows down the results. Then I can go ahead, share or print my inventory. So when I click on this button, it'll take me to the one-line report where I can email, text these listings out, or I want to print them out and have a printed or a hard copy of my sold inventory since August 1st of 2021, where I was the selling agent. So you can filter out your results, your inventory. You can always go back to view all, and then this will show you all the results again for your personal inventory. So once again, the way we got to this page here, or this section, was we went to the search menu at the top, and then we clicked on roster. You can also search your office inventory, like I mentioned. So if I want to see all the listings that are part of my office, my brokerage, right? So I want to click on my office inventory, and this will also bring up all the listings that are in your office, within your office. So you'll see your office information at the top, your office ID, your DRE license number for your office, your address, and then also you can filter out between the different statuses, transaction site, and if you're looking for a specific date range. So now we can look at all the listings that are part of my office. All right, so you'll see all your actives in your office, your solds and pendings and all of that. All right, so that is my office inventory. The next option there here at the top is my office roster. And what this will do is will bring up all the agents that are part of my office. All right, so when you click on my office roster, you'll see all the agents that are part of Keller Williams Larchmont. Okay, and so you'll see a list of all the agents that are part of your office. And towards the right, you'll see, well, obviously you'll see their information, their license number, their MLS ID, their contact information, right? And the office that they belong to. And then to the right, you'll see if they have any listings, you'll see view residential. If they have any commercial listings, then you'll see right there, view commercial. So you can click on the link there to load that agent's inventory. You also notice that some of these agents have like their social media links set up. So I can go ahead and click on one of their links, and this will take me and connect me to that agent's social media website. So if you want to, if I wanted to see Chip's Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, I can go ahead and click on their link. So let's say, for example, if I click on his Instagram, you'll see it'll connect me to his Instagram page and so on. So now I can go ahead and view their Instagram, social media stuff, right, and so on. So you can go ahead and click on their link. But again, if you want to see this agent's inventory, if I want to see Daniel Ortega's residential listings, I can click on view residential, and then this will take me to his inventory. So I can see here, he doesn't have any actives. He only has 50 sold listings. So now I can view his inventory there for whatever is available for me to view. So that is my office roster. Go back there. All right, so my office roster will allow me to view who is in my office, and if they have any inventory or social media, I can go ahead and connect to their sites or listings. The other options we have here on the top, we have agent search. If I click on agent search, this will allow me to go ahead and search for a specific agent. I can search by their name or their license number. I can search for agents within a city or a zip code. So let's say, for example, I want to search for an agent that works in Encino Valley or Encino, the city of Encino. So I can put in zip code or a city. Okay, so if I click on zip code, I type in the zip code, put search, and this will give me a list of all the agents that work, that are part of an office in Encino. So here are all the agents. We have 74 agents that are in the Encino area. So I can go through the list and see and look for an agent that I might be interested in looking at. Let's say, for example, David. I can see he's part of the Gold Star Realty in Encino. Here his information. And if I want to look at his listings, again, I can just click on view residential. This agent has a website. So if I click on view agent website, then it'll take me to that agent's website. So you can search for an agent by zip code, city, or again, if you know their name or license number. So perhaps I want to go ahead and search for, let me go ahead and search for an agent by name. So let's go ahead and search for, let's look for Jonathan Rivas. He's one of our workers here. I hit search. And you'll see that I get the results based on the name that I entered. Now I can go ahead and view his listings, or if I need to get a hold of him, I have his contact information and so on. So you can search by name, by city, or zip code if you want to just search for, agents within an area. You also have the office search right at the top. And the office search, yes.
I'm so sorry. This is Dragan Apopovich. I had a question. Sometimes when I look up under agent's name, if they're not members of CLAW, they do not come up.
Right.
How does that work?
Yeah, because they're not a member of CLAW. So we're only searching the MLS, our system, our CLAW.
Okay, so only agents, so let's say like the agents who are registered through like South Bay or Orange County, or possibly some agents in the Valley, might not come up on the search.
Not through this feature, no. You would have to do a whole new search, like if you're searching for listings. I can show you that in a minute to how to do that. Okay. Yeah, but this way it's only for Claw members. Okay. All right. So office search. This will allow you to search for an office and see agents within that office. Let's say for example, I'll go ahead and search for Keller Williams Larchmont. And now if I don't put Larchmont, then this will give me all the Keller Williams offices that are part of the MLS. But you see now I get two results. There's two results because other MLSs, they use a different ID. So that's why you see this one. This ID here is for other MLSs, but then we use the one that starts with a letter. So it's always the one that starts with a letter, like X or C or B. Then that means that these are Claw offices. So we go ahead and select this one right here, and I'll be able to see all the agents that use Claw within Keller Williams Larchmont. So you're going to see all the agents. So total 168 agents found. And now I can go through the list, and then I can go ahead and view their inventory. If I want to see like Angela's bonds inventory, I can click on view residential. She has a website, I can click on her website, and so on. So I can go down the list and start looking for, maybe I'm looking for a specific agent, like let's say Carlos, right? So I'll go ahead and click on view residential. And now I can see Carlos's inventory there. So you can see he has an active listing, 2 pending, and 7 sold within the system. Okay, so that is our inventory search. Now, to answer your question that you asked before, well, if they're not part of Claw, how do we search for another agent's, inventory or listings? So what I will do is I'll do a regular search. So I'll go to cross property so I can pull up everything. And in my criteria right here, where I do my search, I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom. And here at the bottom, the last option we have is agents offices. This is another way to search for inventory, but now we're going to go ahead and search, we can be more specific as to the criteria, and we can also search for other agents. So right here, I can go ahead and type in, an agent's name. I'm just going to use Jonathan as an example, but let's just say Jonathan did not work with Claw. So as I'm typing the name, you're going to see here's a bunch of different agents that come up with the name Jonathan. I can continue putting his name there to narrow it down. You can also search by their DRE license number if you know their DRE license number. Okay. And so you see here, now I got 2 results because one is from Claw and the other one is from a different MLS. Again, because there's different agent IDs. So I have another one with a different agent ID, but they could be agents from different MLSs. So this is how you would search for agents from a different MLS. You can also search for an office. So if I want to search for, let's just say, I just type in Keller Williams. Maybe I want to search for Keller Williams office in, here's Studio City. Hey, here's Arcadia. These are not part of Claw, the MLS. Okay, so I can go ahead and click on that one and see if there's any results. So there are 7 for this office that are shared with us. Okay, then I can go back to the top here and continue adding my criteria. Maybe I only want to look at the sold listings for that office. I can mark sold and then change the date and go as far as, however far back you want to go. So maybe I want to go back to, I don't know, 1998 or something like that. And there we are. So we have all those sold listings since that date for that office. So this, again, is a Keller Williams office in Arcadia. Okay, I hope that answered your question earlier.
Jose, can I ask a quick question?
Absolutely.
So, when you were just looking under Jonathan and 2 entries came up, something similar sometimes happens. Let's say, like if we're closing a listing and we're choosing like the selling agent, and what like sometimes like two entries appear
Right.
for the same person.
Right.
Does it
Right.
matter which one we pick? Or
If there's, let me look up Jonathan again and show you the two different ones. Okay. Come on. Here we go. Okay. So this is the same agent. You see their license number is the same and same office and everything, but the ID, this one starts with C and this one is just with numbers. Always go with the one that starts with a letter, because that means that that's their claw ID. This number that has no letter and you see the ID just starts with numbers, this is for other MLSs to use. So you always want to go with the one with the letter that starts with a letter, the ID. Okay. If not, that means that they're part of a different MLS. Then you would just choose that one that comes up. It'll only come up once.
that's probably something you should put a note that it should be somehow, like I'm betting you,
Yeah.
like
No,
the
I know.
99% of the agents have no idea about
Right.
this, and it should be marked in a way that we would know which one to go with, like if offered a choice.
Yeah. No, I understand. Yeah. The problem is because of the other MLSs. That's why there's like multiple. Sometimes you might even get like 3 or 4 come up. But the problem is because these other MLSs don't have the same system as far as like the same system rules, and so that's why they're like multiple options, because they have to create our members so that they appear on their end. So, but yeah, so not now you know that if you want to add a agent, you always go with the one that starts with a letter, but you can always call the help desk just to make sure. Any other questions on the inventory search? I'm going to show you guys one more thing, and then if you guys have any questions on anything, I'll be more than happy to answer any questions that you guys may have. So that is inventory, right? So that's how you can search your personal inventory or another office inventory or another agent's inventory. But now we also have a new feature. Maybe you might already have noticed this feature. We probably about to say maybe 3 to 4 weeks ago, we released a new feature called Media. So if you've added a new listing recently, you might have noticed that new feature. And it's where you can add multiple videos on your listing. So to add videos, we go to Stem, right? And we create a new listing, right? And you go in there, click on create new listing, and you go through the steps of adding the listing. But I'm going to not go through all that. I already have one incomplete listing here. All right, so let's just say I'm creating this listing here at the bottom. I'm going through the whole process of adding the information and all that. All right, so then you see here, you reach a section that's called media. And in the media section is where you can add the links to your virtual tours. If you have a property website, you can add the property website there as well. Just keep in mind the difference between virtual tour and property website is branding. Okay, so for virtual tours, because it is available to the public, branding is not allowed. So that means that if you add a link here, let's say to a property website or a virtual tour, and that website has your phone number or email or any links that will connect me to where I can view your information, then that is considered branded. So branding is not allowed for virtual tour. If your website that you're adding has or is branded, then you're going to put it under property website where branding is allowed. Okay, but the new feature that we have is called video links or video or media. And in the video links, you can have up to 10 videos more, okay, than the 2 links you have already. And only YouTube or Vimeo links are allowed. And the video links are intended for both agents and the public. So when you're adding a link, let's say you're adding a video from YouTube and it is branded, then you're gonna see right now when I add a link that there's an option that says is it's branded, yes or no. So what you want to do first is once you got the video, right? You maybe, I don't know, you paid a videographer or somebody to create a nice video, right? Maybe a drone video or something like that. And you want to add and include that to the MLS, to your listing. First thing you want to do is you want to upload that video to either YouTube or Vimeo. Okay, those are only two options that you have to add links. So what I'll do here is I'll go to my YouTube channel really quick so that you can see how this is done. So the first thing is I want to go ahead and let's search for the MLS trainer. Let's go to our channel there. You'll see our logo there. You want to go and access our videos. You can always go there. We have like short clips of, you know, how to do stuff with Investa Plus, like, you know, how to sort or, you know, how to do your own one-line report. So you can go in there, you can watch those short clip videos. But so let's just say I added a new video, right? So what you have to do is if you have videos to upload, you create your account through YouTube and you go to upload videos. And then all you do is just grab the link. So let's say I want to share the virtual madness. Pause that. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and once I load that, I want to grab this URL, this link here on the top. And I want to copy and paste this onto my listing. So what I do is I'll copy that link, go to Slim, and then I'm going to add video. And I'm going to paste that link here or that URL. So this is my link to that video that I just created or I loaded on YouTube. I can add a caption. Let's just say this is like a drone video or it's a, you know, 3D video or whatever you want to, you know, if you want to put in a caption, you can do so. And here is where I specify if the video is branded or not. Just in case you need, you know, more to be more clear on what is branding, you can click on this little icon there. It kind of explains a little bit of what is branding. Okay, so when a video contains branding, you must mark that as branded. Okay, and so let's just say it is branded. Let's say that video has my phone number or my email maybe at the end of the video. It displays my contact information. So I would say it is branded. Then you'll see that the privacy level goes to MLS only, which means only agents can view that video, can play that video that we're loading. Okay. You also have the option to have agent only, which this means that if you select agent only, that only you, the listing agent, have access, can access that video. Okay, so only the agent, the listing agent, can view that link. If it's not branded, then I can say the public can view it. It'll go to third-party websites or public websites like Zillow and Redfin and all these other websites. And it is also going to be available if I share the client detail report. The other option here is agent only while off market. This means that only the listing agent can access the video when the listing is off market, which means if it's sold, expired, canceled, okay, pending, those are off market statuses. So only the listing agent can view the link or the video when the listing is off market. While the listing is on the market, like active or active under contract, then agents and the public can view the video, the link. Okay, so I would say it's public, right? So we'll go ahead and select the privacy level and then we just click save video. Once it's done, then you're going to see here that it's going to be added to the list of video links. And then we'll show you where you can access those. You might already have seen some videos in the photos. When you're looking at photos of a listing, you'll notice that if there's a video added to the listing, then the video will show up with the photos, or you can also access just the videos by clicking a link. Okay, it's probably a long video, so I'm gonna cancel this. It is a long video, actually. It's like a 2-hour video. Yeah, so you see it's 2 hours, so that's why it was taking long. But once it's done, it's gonna look like this. Okay, you're gonna see the caption that you added, the link to the video, if it's branded or not, who can view it, and actions. So if you wanna see the video, if if you want to edit the link, or if you want to remove the link or the video from your listing. Once you're done, just continue with the listing. Just click proceed to submit, and the listing will be active with video links. So let me show you how the videos look on a active listing. So here's my listing that it's active. I'm gonna click on the MLS number, and this will load the agent detail. And so you'll see here, there is a link that says to videos, and this will give me access to all the videos that are available for that listing. Okay, whether it's public or not, because I am an agent and I'm looking at agent detail, I can see those videos. So here I can go ahead and just play the video. Okay, just by clicking play. There's the caption right underneath. I can load the next video. You see aerial shot there. Load the next video. This is a drone video. And then the next property presentation or whatever caption. Now, all you have to do is just click on the play button and it'll play for us. Okay, so that is one way to watch or view the videos that have been uploaded. Another way, like I mentioned, and perhaps, like I said, maybe you already have noticed on some listings that have videos available. When you're clicking on photos, right, you're looking at the photos, you see the first photo, and you notice that the next icons or the next set of photos are the videos. So if I go next, here's one video. I can hit play, hit next, there's the next video, and so on. And then once the last video is loaded and watched, then I can click next, and then it'll continue with the next photos that have been added to the listing. So that is a new feature for our all the new listings, where you can add video links or media, and you can watch them or see them whether you're clicking on the photos or you just simply click on the link for videos and load the videos. Now, if the video is marked public, or excuse me, if a video is marked as agent only, then you yourself, of course, you're an agent, so obviously you'll be able to see the videos. But if I were to share this listing, let's say all those 4 videos in this listing are marked for agent only, then if I share, if let's say I send this listing and I send the client detail to the client will not see those videos that are marked as agent or MLS only. Okay, they will only see if the videos are marked public. Okay, so even though I just loaded a client detail short, but when I go in here, I can still see them because I'm an agent. Remember, so I'm logged in as an agent, so I can see the videos. But if any of these were marked public, and I share the client detail report or any client report, they will not see the videos that are marked as private or branded. Okay, any questions on media? All right, any questions at all? Anything you guys would like me to show you really quick? Okay. Well, that's pretty much what I have for you guys today. On our next training that we have next month, and we'll go ahead and go over how to get more use of the MLS. I do plan on showing you guys more advanced stuff like how to create and run CMAs. Our client dashboard, and how to use the client dashboard with your clients, and and all these other more advanced features where you can get the most out of the MLS. Okay, other than that, well, if there's no questions today, then that's pretty much sums it up for me today. Just a reminder that the help desk is always available to answer any questions that you guys may have at any time. You can always contact our help desk. We'd be more than happy to assist you guys. With that said, I want to thank you, everybody. And so we'll go ahead and end today's training.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great day.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jose.
All right, take care.